The Tape Never Lies Network.
Performance over politics.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
The Tape Never Lies. Tape Never Lies.
Starts now.
The Tape Never Lies.
What's up, everybody? Yo, you guys have been asking for it. We are back. Better than ever. Unfiltered, uncensored, the good and the bad, each and every week, right here on the Tape Never Lies Network with me, your boy, Draft Dr. Phil. Oh yeah, a new era. DDP, Tape Never Lies. Yes, here we are back. Gonna do a little something different. Giants, Bears, the Nagy era about to be over, thankfully. Travis Gibson coming in clean here. They put a front where the Giants can't pick everybody up. They send Travis. He comes down free. He's able to strip Ryan Pace, $18 million investment in quarterback. Let's not forget Mike Glennon. Ball comes out. Bilal should have let the better athlete pick it up. But Bears get it on a short field. They bring a fullback in, Tonga. Look at my guy, the Samoan. Coming inside and pulling around the backside guard. The Samoan just turns and goes in the hole sideways. So watch James Daniels gonna come down, try to get up in that hole. Jason Peters blocking down. Tonga getting in there. I mean, these are the maniacal things that you would hope they would do. I mean, why not use Tonga more in these situations? But on 4th and 1, we'll go in the shotgun. Anyway, here, after another turnover, Andy Dalton in the step, drop, back, pocket, awareness. Jason Peters allows himself to get too high. The defensive edge rusher walks him back. He's able to get the sack off of that. Got to see a better job. Then the patented Nagy RPO bubble. They're both blocking the same guy here. So one of them should block the front guy, kick him out, and then the other one should get up there. It happens a little bit too late, and Allen Robinson does what he does really well, get away from contact. And Darnell tries to make something out of nothing. Now he dumps it down to David Montgomery. Again, James Daniels jumps out of the protection. It comes down. Now watch it. I love to watch this. Here, Andy's seeing it. Jason Peters sets too wide. Now he's allowing that guy to get up into the face of Andy Dalton. But Dalton drops it down to David Montgomery. And then you see James Daniels hustling down. Mustipher. I like to see that. Now look at this. You're running zone and no one blocks the line. This is the stuff, the minute execution details that this team lacks. Right here, based on this front, guard is going to step, but get linebacker. Keep shoulders square. Can't just let a linebacker run through. Mustafa's got to get that nose. So there's just no way you could block it with that kind of fundamental technique, those kind of rules. So every time I watch this team, it seems like they lack the rules and the understanding of what it is they need to do. Then there's this gem. Let's just throw it 1 yard out. 1 yard out route. Looking really sharp there. Now, on 3rd down, they're going to have to force it in, and Cole Kmet makes the catch in contact. I want to continue to see this out of Cole Kmet. You're going to see it's a good pocket, drops it down to Kmet. Kmet is going to have to take contact. Now, later in this, I'll show you where he's got to improve, but here he does a good job hanging onto the ball. Now it sets up a 4th and goal, and Andy Dalton's able to complete this ball in the back of the end zone to Darnell Mooney. Now this is a leverage concept. You're going to flood that area, and they're able to drop it in down. So you got the flat, and you got two guys running across, and you can see it right there. Who's going to be open? Are they going to pull that man up? Andy reads it right. Darnell Mooney's able to make the catch, stay in bounds. Great job there. Now this, you don't have rules in this offense, clearly. 8 men in the box. There's got to be some sort of check because you can't get a cutback lane here with nobody blocking this backside edge and everybody just completely destroyed. It's like a wasted play. There should be some sort of check that you're able to get a better, more aggressive call or get out of that run play. Here, Andy finding some time here, manipulates the pocket. You're going to see inside chip. Now, Jason Peters is going to push him past. So good job by White here. The guy tries to beat you inside. See Mustafa, got to stay with that guy. He lets the pressure come in. Andy's able to get it out to the tight end for a short gain. But again, everybody's got to be working in unison. You gotta have rules. Here, you're gonna bring a guy in motion. You see that it's zone. Now, the RPO to this zone, everybody's covered because they know what it is you're trying to do. So again, they're running man concepts into zone concepts with no check. Here, you're going to see they get good movement, but nobody's getting on that backer. So Borum and Whitehair are just fighting with that defensive lineman. So somebody's got to get on the backer. So the running back ends up having to try to fight off the free man in the hole. And then you see it gets stuffed. Now third down, he's going to throw it deep down the sideline to Marquise Goodwin. And there's going to be an interference call there. So dropping it deep down the field, trying to be aggressive here versus man. And you get the call there. Now, action. He can't wait. He dumps it down to David Montgomery. Look at David get skinny. It's actually the right read as the safety plays the tight end going over the top. You take what they give you. And he does that there. Then they're going to try to run. I like this play design. You're going to trap with the center. Go back, cover, block. The guard has got to get up on the backer. And look at James Daniels be able to trap that defensive tackle. Tackle trap. Now David Montgomery can hit it up in there. Jason Peters straight drives there. Gets on that backer. There's the crease. Look at Whitehair driving through it. Watch it. Get up on that backer. And look at David Montgomery driving through this. Some power football late in the season. Look, another power type play to the right. James Daniels pulling. Actually, Mustafa does a good job here. Look at him fight across the face of the nose man. Stay with your block. Stay with your block. Now, Borum's got to get up in that hole. He goes backside. James Daniels blocks it, and David's able to get a few yards out of that. So you're seeing some power concepts here. Here they go again. Mustafa going to try to run the RPO here. Doesn't have time. So watch it here. Mustafa's got the defensive tackle. James Daniels looking for the inside. Borum goes that way, and it becomes chaos. Chaos in responsibility. Motion again. They see zone. Giving it inside here. Let's watch what they do. So here comes the double team with Mustafa and Daniels. And then look at Daniels knock the guy to the ground with Mustafa. And the only one that can't do his job on the backside is Cody Whitehair. And thus the play gets stopped. Here's the shovel pass. I'm going to throw it to the man that was in motion, Demir Bird. The man comes in motion. You're trying for the big shot down the field. Throws it over the top of the zone because you had zone versus this play. See the motion? Now you know it's zone because nobody follows him. Pitches it back. You're looking for the big play. Don't have it. Nice throw over the defender's hands and get as much as you can to Demir Bird. Here, Andy Dalton's late on the curl. Got it outside here. And the corner is just sitting on it, waiting for you to throw it. Almost gets intercepted. Good play by Bradbury there. Giants are coming on a delayed blitz. They man up outside that coverage.
The tape never lies.
It never does. Times though. Speaking of coverage X's with the O's, become a patron. TheTapeNeverLies.com. Each and every Saturday, it's a coach's clinic breaking down all things Bears free agency and the draft. Subscribe. Do it now. TapeNeverLies.com. Become a patron. Yes, become a patron. Here, Khalil Herbert in the game. They're going to try to run that same trap. But look at Cody Whitehair doesn't switch and get up on the backer. So you see that? So James is blocking down. Now James has got to do his thing. But look at Khalil Herbert, despite it, gets skinny, dips his pads, and is able to get up in there and get a positive gain. You got to like that out of Khalil Herbert right there. I really like that run from the young buck. Credit where credit is due. Look at my man Larry's got to stay strong in there. Andy alleviates the pocket, feeling the pressure coming from his right, jukes that defender, and he's being aggressive trying to get that first down. He doesn't get it, and then typical Bears fashion, the offset back. Everybody in the stadium knows it's going to David Montgomery. You've run this for 3.5 years now with this offset back dive play. If you remember it in Green Bay, he went for big gain. This time you're running it from the left side. But still, how about have two backs in there, give him a different look. He's able to get in there. Mustafa. Here, motion again. What does it say? Man coverage. Now, Andy Dalton has the matchup he wants. He's late throwing it out there. Don't understand. You got the matchup. You realize it's man based on the motion. Now, throw it. Look at where you're anticipating. Get to that drop. Throw it there. Instead, he's late on the decision. And thus, that second cost you 6. Because look at the play. If he had thrown it and anticipating it, would have been a touchdown pass. Now they go into the patented Wildcat power. Except I don't know how they're blocking this. So they're going to pull both guys around, blocking down, and everybody and their brothers over there. And it's just, again, complete lack of execution, lack of understanding. Guard should come out, kick out that guy. The next guy go leading up in there. They don't do it. So here we go. On the goal line, Andy Dalton has all the time in the world, and he's late again. Late again. Watch it here. He should have been thrown it. Right now. He's that second late. Almost intercepted. Lucky he got it dropped. He'll be late again. So you've seen Andy twice in the red zone. Seconds late. So missing opportunities. Here he drops back. This time versus zone. He's able to find the window. The passing window to Darnell Mooney. Offensive line giving him a good protection. Good pocket versus a 3-man rush. And look at Andy Dalton find the window. Darnell Mooney sitting in it. Escapes out the back door. Drives up the field. I love that about Darnell Mooney. Gotta love Mooney as he's growing in this offense. Deep drop here. He's trying for the big play. And I think my guy Darnell's got to make this catch. Here, Andy's feeling it. Steps up into the pocket. And if you look at it, just the timing of him going low, he's late. And I'm going to put that on the receiver. Not the best pass by Dalton, but receiver's got to make that catch. Here he comes back on third down again. Andy finding the hole. Guys sitting right down within the defensive hole. You got to find these holes. Darnell Mooney, look at him sit down, squat down, catches the football, get it on your receiver, focus, eyes through the ball. I love it. Gets up the field, gets a first down, moving the chains. Motion, comes back. Now he's dumping it down, and Damian Williams, man, you got to catch this football. Cody Whitehair not doing a good job here with his pass set. Oversets. Luckily, the guy trips over his leg. Andy, though, delivers the ball. What are you doing? Your hands are the wrong way. So you want to go thumbs out. He tries to do thumbs in. That's going to force you drop the ball downward. And that's what happens. Here, Andy Dalton, 1, 2, 3, deliver, get it to Allen Robinson. Allen should have been turning inside. You know it's zone, so all the coverage is coming inside out. Just not being able to understand where he is on the football field. And Allen Robinson is a guy you're probably seeing his last game this weekend against the Vikings. Now here, right here, you as the tight end, your aiming point is Jason Peters' butt. Get right on his butt, square your shoulders, and you got a huge play. This is angles, folks. When you're doing these power plays, gotta have the angles. Cole Kmet doesn't understand the angle, and David Montgomery does his best. Here, we saw this play last week. Nick Foles missed it, the shovel pass. Here, block down. Jason Peters doesn't do a good enough job sealing down Chase, and Cody Whitehair does a good job getting whatever you can in that situation. Here, RPO. So look, they're giving you that same look. Block backside, go, power game. Now your RPO is wide open. Darnell Mooney moving. Fake, boom. That's what I want to see out of the power game and the RPO game. I haven't seen this from the Bears all season with the inside trap game they got going against the Giants. Here they're doing it again. Now they try to throw it outside the numbers. It's just get up the field at that point, and look at what he does. Just that. Not the best block by the receiver, but I'll take it. And Marquise Goodwin gives him just enough. Gets up the field, able to get there. Now it's third down. You're able to get a little out. They're trying to drop into zone, and Andy still is able to throw it out there. The linebacker is dropping. Now watch. If the linebacker's head's turned inside, he could see, but because he turns outside to see where it is, Andy's able to get it past his face into the Allen Robinson's hands, and you got a first down, move the chains. Here, action game. Khalil Herbert in the game. Trying to get two-man concept versus zone. So you got Mooney running over, and they're just matching up. They understand what you're trying to do. And then I don't understand. Jimmy Graham, you're running straight up the field. Doesn't make an effort. Lucky to get a penalty. Here we go down the field again. Throwing to Cole Kmet. And you're able to pick up a flag here. Interference on the Giants. Watch Cole break at the stem. Here's where the coaching point is. 2 hands up. Become an athlete at the stem. Don't be stiff now. Don't allow the ball to come down to you. Go up and get the football. Speaking of getting the football, the last one,
Bears,
folks. This weekend, 32 is VHL.
It's like going to the dentist.
This guy's playing with the ones for the first time. We get it. There's a big difference, but everybody wants to make a comparison, and that's just at you. But I mean, you're grasping at straws. Phil, one thing that I think is important, because we always want to look at the big picture and look at everything. And Matt Nagy, and we got to find, we have to look at the whys. We have to find out the whys. Well, change your perspective on that. You found a why today. Why did you win? You found a why today because your quarterback that you drafted number 11 overall changed the outcome of the game on 3rd and 9.
What are the whys?
Yeah, number one is a why.
There is no reason why the best player on your offense leaves the field until he says, I need a break. And that's David Montgomery.
You got to go into that game and win that game. So you got to have a strategy. You got to have what you want to do. Now, you could start that game, but you got to put Justin Fields in there for a whole series or 2 series. And let him play. Make him make plays. And run your guys deep. I mean, curls. I mean,
blame it on the bubble wrap.
That the team is a reflection of you. How you set your team up for failure is to not have them prepared.
Bears Hour Live.
I know we need to run the ball more. I'm not an idiot.
Live. Mr. Idiot himself, his last game this Sunday will be live covering it. And watching this guy, the identity after the penalty. Look at him. Find the crease. Have a nose for the end zone. Determination. You want that? Be determined. No one's going to stop you. Good job by the line firing out. Here. Pistol. Now they go side. David Montgomery looking for the crease here. Wants to go to that front side. Wants to see Mustafa get on that backer. He doesn't. So now David's going to run through. Look at him get wrapped up by 2 guys. Peters doesn't stay with his block. Spins and continues forward. These are the little things that I just watch David Montgomery and I just get baffled by them. Action game. Down the field. Almost intercepted here. Where's he throwing? He's lucky. Lucky. Here again, action. What happens here? Gets it batted down. Now you're going to the well too much. It's not even there. You're lucky it got batted down. Now they're going to try to tight end screen. If only they could have released a second earlier. Someone's got to make that block right there. Got it. But nobody from the backside. Now the backside guy, look, is Jason Peters. So if look at Jason Peters. He just lets his guy go. His guy's going to come make the tackle. See it? I want my big tight end rumbling downhill, lowering pads. If that guy's blocked, just a little bit more effort. But again, we can't see Tevin Jenkins. We have to see Jason Peters, who's 40 years old. I love Jason Peters, but the time is now. Look at Andy, split second, miss, difference, interception. Why isn't Nick Foles playing this game? He's going to be with you next year, not Andy Dalton. This is all ego, sabotage, whatever. Matt Nagy, Andy Dalton can't see Darnell Mooney wide open running through there. Late throwing to Allen Robinson results in an INT. Now with Justin Fields out, hopefully we see Nick Foles this Sunday instead of Andy Dalton, who'll be playing with another team next year. Here, the delay. Everyone's blind, and what happened? One guy falls down. David, watch it. Jesse James gonna fall down. They got a double. He falls. Same with Cole Kmet. Not good enough. Here, gonna run inside zone. Cody's got to stay with that block. Driving down. Good job by Jason Peters pushing his guy down and try to get as much as you can in that situation. Now, fourth quarter action here. Here's Andy Dalton hitting the slant. And this is the definition of Allen Robinson's time here. He's going to catch the football, trips over the turf monster, falls down, trying to make a big play. Then they come back, showing it again, working the inside of the field. Presses like he's pressing inside. Andy Dalton dropping back, pressure in his face, hits Allen Robinson again. Now, put the ball in the mesh point, but you got a free rusher coming, Andy. Just bats it away, another wasted play. You got to understand that you got to do a better job pulling that edge down. Here, how many guys are on this side? Look at this. This is play calling at its finest. You're overloaded and you're trying to run to the overloaded side instead of check. Let's run right. Can't make this up if I tried to make it up. It's so unfair. Here, center has the nose. Nose is pushing him into the backfield. I gotta say, Mustipher does a pretty good job here fighting through this. Jimmy Graham on the backside, not cutting off. Again, you got how many in the box here? Every man's got to get on a hat on hat. And you're just going to pound it up in here. And once again, not Mustipher. Now gets beat across his face. This time, can't do it. Gets beat across his face. And then the Matt Nagy special. Let's do something here. Let's rub it in on the Giants. Instead, Wildcat interception. Here, history. As we wrap up Giants, Bears. Robert Quinn, all the blog boys. Outside like 9 gets chipped. Quinn's going to come at the left tackle. Gets low underneath with a bend. And it's going to come home. And those blog boys talking about Eddie doing a favor here. Eddie's going to stop to jump to try to knock down Mike Glennon. This isn't Eddie doing a favor. This is Eddie reading it, trying to stop and try to jump to bat down a possible pass. This is just pure amazing talent by Robert Quinn. Really showing you what kind of football player he's always been. 18 sacks and the new record. This is your boy Draft Dr. Phil here on the Tape Never Lies Network. Congratulations, Robert Quinn, new sack leader.
Out the clock
here on the Tape Never Lies Network. We break down the tape. Please subscribe, like, let other people know. Sure, send us a comment. Enjoy all our shows each and every week. Breaking down the tape like nobody else.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
If you think Khalil Mack is fucking rated, go to another network.
Yeah, Bears Hour Live, the last one this Sunday of this season versus the Vikings. We'll be live breaking it all down. Want to shout out my boy Bearlissimo. Follow him on Twitter. My producer here with me. Subscribe, like. Every week, breaking down the tape like nobody else does. Keeping it 100 every Wednesday night. And then all of our other shows. Gotta become a patron for the best off-season analysis on the Bears in the land. TTNL.